How Bobby Fischer's genius concept changed the world forever. A professional chess player is a person who plays in tournaments to earn a living. He plays chess as his full-time job and retires when he is too old. Imagine a chess player so influential that a new mode of chess playing was attributed to him. A chess player of such depth and vision to have influenced the game forever was none other than Bobby Fischer. Born in Chicago, Illinois on March 9, 1943, to Regina Wender Fischer, an American Jew, Bobby learned to play chess at the age of 6, drawing knowledge from a book about chess from a candy store. His first competitive fixture was in an exhibition match against Master Max Pavey, a former Scottish champion, on January 17, 1951, which he lost after a fight lasting a quarter of an hour. 4 years later, in July 1956, Fischer participated in the U.S. Junior Chess Championship at Philadelphia and emerged the winner, scoring 8.5 out of 10, becoming the youngest ever junior champion at the tender age of 13. Fischer's rating and strong results in various competitions convinced the United States Chess Federation to invite him to play in the 1957-1958 U.S. Championship. The tournament boasted the likes of 6-time U.S. champion Samuel Reshevsky and defending U.S. champion Arthur Biskier. However, contrary to all expectations, the champions became a grand stage for Fischer to display his chess prowess. He scored 8 wins and 5 draws to win the tournament by the slightest of margins. Being 2 months shy of his 15th birthday, Fischer had become the youngest U.S. champion and attained the title of International Master. His first victory at the American Championships was followed by an era of utter dominance in the particular field, during which he emerged champion in 8 consecutive tournaments. Fischer had a trademark tense and hard fighting style that displayed his iron will to win. He looked for a slight chance to win and would jump in to grasp every opportunity with both hands. That made many games otherwise destined for a draw to go his way, as his opponents failed to keep up with his intensity and precise technical play. In 1960, Fischer tied for first place with Soviet star Boris Spassky at the Mar del Plata tournament in Buenos Aires. However, soon he faced a significant setback as he finished with a score of 8.5 out of a total of 19, far behind leaders Viktor Korchnoi and Samuel Reshevsky with an overall 13. It was attributed to him experiencing his first sexual intercourse, which threw his focus and concentration into utter disarray. He, however, soon came back into the circuit with a loud bang after a resounding victory in the 1962 Stockholm Interzonal, leading by a 2.5-point margin and going undefeated throughout the competition. That made him the first non-Soviet player to win an interzonal since FIDE established the tournament in 1948. Lack of consistency made him end 4th at the prestigious Candidates Tournament in Curacao, lagging behind leaders Tigran Petrosian and Yefim Geller, despite being a heavy favorite to win the trophy. After having such a topsy-turvy career, why does Bobby Fischer rank as one of the most influential persons in the game? The answer lies in the impact he had on shaping the modern-day format. In 1964, he won the U.S. Championships with a final score of 11-0, the only perfect score recorded in the history of the tournament. He participated in 311 tournament games and lost barely 23 of them, thus having a loss percentage of 7.4. Chess has been the game in which the erstwhile Soviet Union dominated across all formats. However, Fischer's book, The Russians Have Fixed World Chess, in which he asserts that several high-profile Soviet chess players had colluded with one another to prevent a non-Soviet like him from winning, took the chess world by storm. Fischer is also credited for inventing the Fischer Random Chess. Also known as Chess 960, It is a chess variant in which the initial position of the pieces is randomly placed in one of 960 possible positions. His book, My 60 Memorable Games, was published in 1969 and is ranked as an essential component of modern chess literature. His biggest contribution to shaping the modern game came in the 1990s, when he patented an improved chess timing system called Micromate 180 that added a time increment after each move. Fischer's digital clock gave each player a fixed period of time at the beginning of the game, and then regularly added a small increment after each move. It keeps track of the total time each player uses to guarantee that neither player overly delays the game. The clock has now become a standard practice in top tournaments and match play, thus making an everlasting impression on the modern game.